Hi guys, Zeth here. Welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. So today's episode, we've got a bunch of other random stuff to do, as usual. I don't have a specific plan, although I do have a couple ideas. First and foremost, over here, just decided to make it self-cheese without me. Okay, that works. I didn't realize I had set it to remake cheese already. Do, however, need to milk our cows, and I also want to make sure our little ones, our little babies, are all good. Get out of the way. Okay, you're good. The sheep are still not tamed in the slightest. What I think I'm gonna do is later in this season, most likely, I'll thin them out to the biggest male and the biggest female. Yeah, that'll probably be the best idea. It's kind of gruesome, but, well, yeah. You still... Okay. You still are... Okay. Yeah, these guys are pretty much all untamed now. Also, I don't believe I showed this off, but this one over here is pregnant, finally. I'm not sure why they were not mating, but they got over it. So, hey, we have two more, or another baby horse on the way. I'm not entirely sure what the gestation period is for horses, but hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know. Also, about the cows up here, I do also intend on probably killing off the adults at some point in the relatively near future, after our little ones are able to do stuff like be milked and yeah, just so we don't have to worry about retaming any future ones. Because I think if they have that gold heart, they never will untame. Whereas I think this one still will. Don't quote me on that though. I feel like the heart was fuller at some other point. Oh yeah, also just remembered I completely forgot. You'll notice there's a venison bag missing. A couple episodes back, actually, now, I had to eliminate one of the deer for protein. I should have just planted soybeans last growing season, but oh, no well, kind of forgot to. Okay, so now what do I want to do? Let's go. I'm just gonna wait on the pit kilns. Scratch that. I am going to convert some of this iron bloom into actual iron, the usable kind. And this actually serves as a, well, kind of an excuse to have the forge running, because we're going to need it for the silver anyway, most likely. Ah, this is getting annoying. the uh, the first pit kiln started and went fine, but these two didn't work, so I lit both of these again. That one was fine. This one's, ah, and the torch doesn't seem to be working very well on it either, which is very odd. But well, it'll be finished soon enough, I guess. Another thing I need to check. Do we have any extra? Looks like we don't have any extra molds or not molds, but what am I doing? I don't want to do that. We don't have any extra chisel heads, which I kind of would like, because my chisel completely broke. And I don't think we have another one. We could do black bronze, but do I really want to do that? No. I did it again. Dang it. I really wish there was some way you could make them, well, like, unsolidify it without having to do the whole everything all over again. Also, I finally got the hang of the anvil for making iron ingots. Now, I think I am fairly certain iron and, well, all the anvil recipes, I should say, are partially determined by your seed. So, even though that one worked amazingly perfectly fine for me, it's not guaranteed to work for anyone else. Sadly. It'd be nice if could just tell people exactly the right way to make X, Y, and Z tool. But I don't think that'd make it too easy, I guess. Okay, I think okay, we need to be like right there. Nope. Need to be like right there. Nope. Still working on the tools. Definitely want to try and actually like track down exactly what we need for especially the pickaxe, but I'm not gonna hold my hope out for that. I'm pretty sure I've said this, but this is the first time I've really gotten into the Iron Age and all that stuff. So I am. I mean, now it's not that new of territory, but yeah, it definitely started out as very new territory. It is a lot of fun. I'm really glad. A lot of YouTubers will say this. At least I feel like they do, but a lot. Well, I think a lot of them are truthful about it. But let's see if we can't turn down. Oops, that's not what I want. Is it gonna be blocks? Maybe. Oh, that's a lot better. But yeah, this has been a heck of a journey. I mean, I am extremely glad that I started up my YouTube channel. And again, I say this, it feels like every single episode, but I know I don't, but it does still feel like it. This channel would not be here right now without you guys. Well, I mean, I'd probably still be pumping out videos, but I mean, when I started feeling a little bit drained out of TerraFirmaCraft, I would have just stopped recording TerraFirmaCraft for a while. And I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, Zeph, don't where is interface noise? Let's put that up there. And for now, let's drop that to like 5." But a lot of people will say, "Oh, record whatever you want. Record what's fun." And I am. I mean, I do still enjoy TerraFirmaCraft. I enjoy the challenge that it brings and all that stuff. But the challenge it's definitely died down quite a bit. I'm thinking of trying to install some mod to make TFC randomly just say, "Yeah, today is not your day." And that's actually that's one of the bigger things for the mod pack that I talked about last episode. there's a lot of random actions that can occur. There's a lot of like, oh, what's a good example? There's a mod called the You Will Die mod, which I used in Spellbound Caves and Kaizo Caverns, although I'm I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be out when this is when this video is. But and it basically adds like just some randomized stuff like random potions, um, different buffs and debuffs depending on your world seed, and just random little stuff like that. And it actually brings a lot to the world. And it also applies randomized levels to enemies, so you could have like a level 5 creeper, which does more damage and takes more damage to kill. I don't think it would work so well in a TerraFirmaCraft setting. Oh, dang it. Because as far as I can tell, the differing levels for mobs just adds like 5 hearts, or 5 half hearts. And in TerraFirmaCraft, that amount of health is completely negligible. I mean, yeah. I mean, 2.5 hearts in vanilla is, that's big. It's actually quite big. But TFC, if I just walk up here, yeah, yeah, that was 200 some damage. So, yeah, the You Will Die mod is not going to be the solution this time around, sadly. But I'm not sure. I've Another mod might be um, special AI. I don't know if it's actually like compatible and would work well, but it adds new things like new AI patterns. So mobs will be able to break blocks, which is always kind of scary. There you go. Which I mean, it's also kind of fun. It'd be kind of fun to have, actually engineer a couple weaknesses into the base so zombies can occasionally just walk on in. It'd be scary, but would be kind of fun. But I don't know about that. I haven't done any testing whatsoever for that, so for all I know, it's insta crashing. Another thing I've been thinking about to try and make sure I can continue YouTube and enjoy it. Uh, I recently got Skyrim expansions, which is nice because a lot of the mods that I would like to play with, they require it, or things along those lines. So, I mean, I can actually do a let's play of that. I've also been wanting to do a let's play of a couple other games, but I mean, I know most people that'll hear this are probably here for TerraFirmaCraft, and don't feel. I mean, I know whenever I hear YouTubers say something like that, I always feel a little bad if I'm actually there for that series, but this is for both of us. If you're not, enjoying what I put out, you don't have to watch. It is 100% completely up to you. This is a lot of iron. Um, it's 8 per level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 42 iron. Wow. Iron? What else can we do with raw iron? There's obviously all the anvil recipes. We've got tracks. That might not be a bad idea. At some point, anyway. What do you even use a cauldron for in TFC? That's interesting. We do need pistons at some point. Do we want... I don't know if we actually have a use for iron doors, to be honest. Flint and steel. That's not a bad idea, actually. But, nah. Not right now. So, to finish today's episode off, we are actually going to be making those, wait, dang it. I needed sticks and completely forgot that bit. Where do I have some? I gotta have some nearby. I'm on the clock. Don't want those, lanterns behind us to despawn. Oh man, this was gonna be a... This was gonna be cool, and then that happened. Okay, there we go. Now I'm pretty sure it is glass in these areas. String along here. Let's put some more in there. Just in case we actually need it. We need that. And that. You know what, let's just get all the glass we can. Okay. There we are. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of light, actually. This is gonna be really nice. Yeah, it was 32 ingots worth of silver, which means 16 lantern cores, which means, well, 32, again, lanterns. I think. Yes, that's looking correct. So that's pretty nice. That's definitely a bit of light. So I want to arrange these in areas where they actually make sense too. I think that'll be the actual difficult bit. Let's swap that. Get some torches back. The nice thing about these lanterns is that they'll actually really help out with, well, they won't go out, and they'll stop this spot from being spawnable, hopefully, anyway. So, yeah, hopefully we won't get creepered right in front of our bed again. Yes, I am still salty about that. Okay, so pretty sure I've said this before, but I don't really like having to use the F7. It's very difficult to get rid of spawning spaces otherwise, though. So, yeah. And I guess the ability to tell where things are going to spawn is in vanilla. It's more difficult to do because you have to have F3 open and you just wander around for like 20 minutes trying to figure out where stuff can spawn, but I don't know. I wish there was a way that felt less cheaty. But, nah, yeah. I don't know. I don't like that there's still the debug menu. I expected that to be gone after Minecraft went for actual release, but, well, I mean, that was like, what, 8 versions ago now? 8 full release versions, that is. So I'm not gonna hold my breath that the debug screen is ever going to leave. Actually, can we have it over there? And yeah, that reduces spawn points, it looks like a little bit. I don't know though. Because I don't want it to feel like I just spammed lanterns all over. Because if I wanted it to feel like that, I'd just use torches, because that is what you do with those. But yeah, let's build up this bit. Guess we probably are going to want a torch right there. That actually takes care of most of the spawning spots. If we do that and that, you've only really got that to worry about. So I guess that's actually going to be good enough. Let's take care of this one too real quick. And I do still intend on making this area fancier than it is right now. I mean, if we come out here, I mean, you can take a look and it feels like that area is nice and fancy, but this area needs quite a bit of work yet. So, yeah, I do plan on fancifying this quite a bit still. But I need to figure out how I want to do it. So, yeah, it's probably going to be a ways off yet. Anyways, though, I think that's actually going to do it for today's episode, because, I mean, I've been... this actually has been a fairly large bit of work. So, I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.